Yo. What's up, everybody? This is, this is the Dual 8 podcast. Yo, how you guys doing on this Friday evening? Yo, bro, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Doing really good.
Yeah. As if you guys didn't watch the previous episode, this we are recording two episodes on the same day. So I'm that's why if you watch both episodes, you're gonna see me wearing the same shirt. So I'm just letting you guys know this and notice because well, I don't want you guys to be confused like, hey, are you watching the same video and stuff. So so the previous episode will be up first, and then I'm going to upload this video after. So yeah, and also given tomorrow we will be given the money in the bank predictions. Now, before anything, we will not be talking about WWE World Collide. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Are you gonna? We're gonna watch it. We're gonna try to watch the World Collide, but I can't give. But the predictions, I cannot say who can win because these are AAA guys, and we haven't watched AAA. So
Yeah.
it's we will not be doing the prediction for World Collide. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. But for this episode, we will be doing the recap for a Saturday night main event. That means we will be telling you guys who won, how we felt about the matches, and how the and who won in the prediction between me and Jelani. And I just want to let you guys know tomorrow we will be doing the Money in the Bank and Money in the Bank predictions. So stay tuned for that. So let's begin. We again Our first match on the Saturday night main event was the Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker first. Okay, no, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker teaming up against CM Punk and Sami Zayn. And let's just say the match was the match was a good match. It was a great opening, but the match wasn't the highlight of the highlight of the night. The highlight of the night was the return of Big Bronson Reed, and it seems like now Big Bronson Reed is now with Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman, and now this group is way more powerful than ever, bro. I want to get bro. We were talking about this on the predictions engine on who will be the third member. I don't think either one of us saw what happened. It saw not Braun Breaker, Big Bronson Reed showing up and becoming the third member. I think that was a big surprise. But bro, how did you feel about the match and how Big Bronson Reed is back and joined with Seth Rollins?
Okay. Well, I will say that I believe that I got my prediction wrong on this one because I think I said that Sami Zayn and CM Punk would win when they didn't win in my predictions. But quite honestly, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, for months, it was rumored that the name of Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins' team was going to be called the Trifecta of Terror. And we didn't know if there was going to be a third person or if there was, but now it's pretty much confirmed with Bronson Reed that this is a third man to this. And I mean, quite honestly, though, um, I feel like this team can be very dominant. I mean, you got Braun Breaker, who, I mean, his last name pretty much sums up everything about him. He just breaks everything. He breaks everything. Seth Rollins is, he's the missionary. He's the architect. He's the visionary. He's got everything. Like he's the
The
visionary. He's the
revolutionary.
architect. Yeah, revolutionary. The Messiah is what he was called before, but what I mean, the one thing about Seth Rollins is that he's got an incredible mind. I mean, he's basically one of the greatest WWE. He's one of the greatest active WWE wrestlers of the current generation. And with the returning Big Bronson Reed, here's the thing about it was like I remember when Bronson Reed was out because like he got injured at Survivor Series War Games because I think he broke his ankle trying to like jump off the cage to the table and like it was so I remember it being like so devastating with him missing out like so much and including WrestleMania because you know he had such a great run, like going against Seth Rollins and everything. You know, being in the Bloodline, the new Bloodline, uh, at Survivor Series. So I was like, damn, like he's gonna be out for a while. Who knows when he's gonna return? But but here with Saturday night's main event and his return here, honestly, it could not have been any more perfect because now he's definitely going to get a push. He's definitely going to be he's in one of the this could be one of the biggest factions of WWE history if they do it right. This could be huge and especially with how Bronson Reed has been over the last month, like being the absolute destroyer. I mean, not last month, last year. I mean, over the last year, uh, Bronson Reed has been the absolute destroyer. He's been very he was very dominant, and you know, and I mean, of course, you know, with him being one of them Samoan guys, obviously they're all about destruction. All of them are about destruction and everything like that. So I do have a lot of high hopes for this group. Bronson Reed is in it. I mean, I've had high hopes before, but now there's even more high hopes to come with this one. And who knows what is going to happen next with this one.
This is well, what I wanted to say. Well, I want to say this. I I definitely didn't see this coming. I didn't see I didn't see Seth Rollins bringing Big Bronson Reed in his group. But hey, I can say, but hey, I gotta say this: you need some heavy hitters. You need some big guns. You need some more. You need some more. Need some more. Need some more powerhouses in your group. Who do you go to? The Samoans. And sure, he's not a full Samoan, but he's a Samoan from Austria, not Austria, I think Austria or something. I know Australia, but I don't know the country. I don't know the state. I don't know like the town that he's from. Yeah, they told him Austria or something. But point is, he's half Austrian, half Samoan. He's a bad son of a gun. You see what he did to Braun Strowman. You know what I mean? I think that was one of Braun Strowman's toughest fights to date. Okay, and I'm just gonna say this: him with Seth Rollins is it's like you just made a big, powerful faction showing up, and I also see and including the fact that I do see Becky Lynch maybe joining in soon with this group. You might have a new we might have a new bloodline coming. I know they don't want to say I know Seth Rollins don't want to say hey it's the bloodline, but let's be honest here. You basically have your right hand. You basically have your powerhouse. You the leader. You got the wise man. Your wife is going. Your wife, I kind of have a feeling, going to join in, and I do believe there might be a fourth member who is a male. Man, you just basically you're doing a Roman Reigns. But hey, listen, can you really blame Seth for doing it? You see how great it happened for Roman. So I gotta give it up to Seth Rollins. He is the architect. So congratulating Seth Rollins and congratulating the Braun Breaker for winning the match and definitely bringing in some more assets into your group. And this is for this is for you and me. And we've been discussing this for the last 2 or 3 weeks already. Let me ask you something. Where
Hmm.
did we put where did we put put no, Bronson Reed into the Samoans?
Okay. I mean, honestly, though, see, I mean, he was in the new Bloodline though, like when he was Survivor Series with Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tamatanga, um, and I think that was Jacob Fatu.
But do we see him? But let me ask you: do we see him as like we had this discussion already like 2 times already? But I just want to like do it again because like it
Yeah,
is funny. It is funny because like we seeing how the bloodline is and we seeing how all these Samoans are showing up. Where do we put him in like the family? Do we count him as a immediate family member? Do we count him as, hey, you're a family member by relations, or are you that white boy who, hey, we allowed to be in the family, but you just can't say the word?
okay. I mean, I guess that's a pretty hard one. I guess. I mean, like, hmm. I mean, like, I feel like he should count. Like I do feel like I mean I don't know if he's like Samoan like, the Samoa Joe type Samoan where he's, Samoan but not related to the family or anything, the bloodline family like that. But I
You want to get
mean
you want me to give my opinion first and then you jump
yeah,
in?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You give your yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I do see him. This is what I said, and I asked somebody about it, and somebody asked me about this with Samoa Joe. I said this. I said they are part of the fam. They are not. They're not that white boy that can't say the word, and they not just a family member from, and they're not just a family member from like, hey, I married into the family. They are like, to me, you know how you have that cousin that you guys are cousins, but you guys are not close. Like you
Yeah.
guys are family, and you are invited to the barbecue, and you have other perks like I do, but we not related. But it's like we don't know each other. Know each other.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
so that's where I see Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed as. I see them as like the that's it. I'm gonna be nice. Like the third or fourth cousin that you hang out with, you see on family reunions, you see at the birthday parties, and you talk, you have fun, you laugh it up, and you talk on rare occasions. But it's like he's not gonna be like if you have like 50 if you only care of like 50 people to your wedding on your side of the family, and you have to decide on and you have to decide on like who the last 5 people of the family you are fighting. He's in that category. So I think that's where I put him. If and Do you agree with me on that?
Well, yeah. I do agree. I mean, I know he's I would say that too. Like he's the cousins of the Anuai family. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Uh
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say Fatu family. I'm just gonna say Fatu family because I don't know how to
No,
pronounce the other.
no, you was right. No, you said it right. No, you said it good. And yeah,
Yeah,
N-Y. Yeah, you
yeah,
said it better than I can.
the Anuai family. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I would agree that they are like Samoa Joe and Bronson Reed could be like those cousins, like those half cousins or those cousins. I mean, I don't know, like I don't know what you call it. I know like maybe like fifth cousins or like ones from I don't know what you call it, but they're just like the far those they are the cousins that you would bring to the family barbecue, even though they're just like they're a distant relative.
Yeah, they like it's like if your mom, it's like if you told your mom, and like when you ask your mom, "Hey, how are we cousins?" and she said, "Hey, yeah, this is your grandmother's, this is your grandmother's brother's second wife's child removed, kind of shit." And it's
Yeah,
crazy. So it's like you don't even know which. It's like the point is your family, but you're not you're family, but you're not like family. It's like you in the family circle, you're just not in the circle. Okay, so I'm just saying. Yeah, so I'm glad that we got that. I'm glad that we got that kind of like fixed up, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys moving forward. Anytime we see a Samoan, we are going to have this conversation. So this is going to be so the next time we see another Samoan that is new in WWE, we are having this conversation. So I hope you guys get ready for this.
yeah. So basically, Money in the Bank.
Let's go back. Yeah, basically money. So
Yeah,
we are going to we are going to go well from one match to another match. We are now going into a match that we did not see coming. We did not predict. We did not have anything to do with. This happened 20. They announced this match 24 hours before. 24 hours before, and I am mad as hell because we did the prediction, and they could have announced this match 3 days before we did the damn podcast, but it was Selena Vega versus this loser, this bum, this piece of crap, this waste of space, this person who if I have the power, see TKO, I really blame you because you saying we doing all these damn budget cuts, but we have enough money to re-sign this piece of crap, aka freaking Chelsea Green. I'm not even going to go into the match because let's be honest here. I think we both knew, even if we predicted this match, who was going to win. But overall, I'm just going to say the match was all right. All right, I knew who was going to win. I'm glad that Chelsea did not win the freaking belt again. And if and this just pissed me off, bro. Bro, how do you feel about the match?
okay. Well, from what I saw, I did see that Chelsea Green got a broken nose during this match.
Oh, a buck with. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I'm gonna drop my top 10 most hated people I don't like in the world, in the world. Kind okay on YouTube. I promise you right now, this bitch is in top. That bitch right there. She's in the top five. She's in the top five.
But what?
It,
Wait,
it,
but why do you hate Chelsea Green so much?
bro, we can go into this all day, all day. We got the reaction we gotta do. Let me make, you know what? I can give you a good 5 minutes worth of me crashing out and crashing out about this. This bitch is, she's not a wrestler. She do not she do not care about the sport the way how we care about the sport. It's one the minute you I said this a bunch of times, but I'm gonna say it again. I watched an interview that she said. She said that I when she said this, I my era that I would have loved to be in was in the Divas era, where they are just slapping each other and having cat fights, which there are women who was in the Divas era who hope to God they could have been in this era or in the previous era because they felt disrespected. Why in the minute she said that, she lost all respect. I didn't like her prior to it, but she lost every ounce of respect. And then she said, "Hey, listen, you want to know the career that I want? The career that I want is the Miz career. And you want to know something? I'm not saying Miz is a bad guy. I'm not saying the Miz career is not. Miz don't have a good career. Think about it. Main eventer at WrestleMania. He didn't deserve the main event WrestleMania, but he got the John Cena and the Rock rub for it. He's a Grand Slam champion twice over and over. He's a multiple time champion. And he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer regardless. This I'm not saying that the Miz career is bad, but I guess I'm like Daniel Bryan. If I gotta make the softest wrestler in the world, I'm thinking of the Miz. I don't see the Miz. Okay, and no disrespect to the Miz, because Miz have gave us good matches, even great matches. I can name at least five of them. Okay, but it took Miz years to give us that. Years of him busting his ass to get to that point. I don't see her doing the same thing. I see her as someone who, in my opinion, just a is here, just here to keep a spot for when we need to sign her husband back to the WWE. Because that's the only way how. That's the only reason why you would re-sign her. Because if she leaves and she say, "Hey, I'm going to AEW," I think Matt Cardona is going to AEW. But if she stays with WWE, he might say, "Hey, you know what? I can have a conversation with WWE. I can come back there. You have my wife signed. You know what? I show up and stuff. Okay, that's the reason why she is like the Candice LeRae and Ray of, you know what? They are both on the same level. Not good wrestlers, not great people. I don't like them. They're not good wrestlers, and if and the only reason why you have a job is because we need your husband or we want your husband to come back. Okay, and that's all I gotta say about this. I'm not gonna go more in deep. I can go more in deep on a episode just solely talking about Chelsea Green, and maybe if you know what hell I do this. If you guys can get this video, if you guys can get this video, I don't know, maybe we haven't done this and we haven't done this yet. But if we can get this video to like 10 likes, I will make a video about why I would make I'll make two videos. One about, hey, the 10 people I hate in sports, and why I really hate Chelsea Green and how I despise her. If you can get her to 10 likes and get okay, so share this with your friends and try to reach the goal because that's the only way how I'm going to make the video regardless, but that would be the first priority if you guys reach that like goal. So yeah, but overall, like I'm just happy that Selena Vega won. Selena Vega retained the belt, and I'm just happy that this loser broke her nose.
Damn. mean, I mean, like, how could you say that to like the goat of women, though?
I
In the
listen,
women,
listen here. I heard all your okay. You started this crap a few weeks ago with the damn Legrande Amira asshole and throw shit in his ass. Yeah, do not start this with this shit, okay? Please do not. She's not no goat. She's not even she okay. She not no okay. What another way of saying? You know what? You know what? She is the goat. She is the goat. I got something. I got something. If you are trying to say if, if you're trying to say she's the greatest of all time, then
yeah.
she's not the goat. She's not that kind of goat.
What?
But she is a goat. She's the greatest of all asses in all ass time. As in as in she's ass in what she does. Okay, you guys gotta understand something. You saw how happy I was. Okay, if you saw the reaction of how happy I was when Jason Tatum went down, that's how happy I was when it was with Chelsea Green. And Green when she broke her nose. I promise you right now. Okay, but overall, I'm just going. Overall, I'm just let's just move on from it because I can't talk about this loser anymore.
Honestly, El Grande Americano and Chelsea Green should form a tag team together.
Oh my god!
It'll
You
be
see,
the greatest goats of all time.
you see how
That's what
crazy
it'll
this
be
sounds.
called.
This is
What?
okay. They are poisoning your mind. Okay,
Look,
this is
right?
why. This is why you don't smoke weed. Weed is bad for you.
See, look, it'll be better than the world's greatest tag team.
That's not saying much.
What?
That's not saying much. What are you talking about?
You know, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas.
Yeah, that's not saying much. Are, are we really comparing? Are we really comparing one ad tag team to one made up ass tag team? They was better at Kurt Angle's sidekicks than they was at the tag team. But Shelton Benjamin, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Okay. How about better than John Cena and Shawn Michaels?
Now you just disrespecting the Hall of Famers. You disrespecting Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers. You just disrespecting them and them by miles.
Okay. Okay.
They are on the same level as Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. The
What, the
Beast.
B team?
Yeah, they on the same level.
No,
And look,
that'd be the A team.
oh yeah, definitely. They the ass team. Two ass,
Okay.
two losers, and two assholes. I'm I'm moving on from this. Yeah, moving on from this conversation. Point is, we got two. Point is, congratulations to Selena Vega. Congratulations to her. Hope you keep on doing good with doing good with the United States Championship, and I hope you become a future world champion. You have my vote. And Chelsea Green, I hope you get fired.
Wow.
Now, now going on to the next one. And now next going on to the next match. The next match was the match that we did not know that would be. We did not know what was going to happen, and we did not know what was going to happen a week prior to it. It was the John Cena versus the R-Truth match. Now, if you guys watch the video, watch the video prior to this, you guys will understand that we already talked about how R-Truth was released and all the other stuff. Go watch that video first to hear all about it. We are just going to be talking about the match. Okay. Now, craziest thing is, this match was a good match. I did not see this match being a technical wrestling match at all, but I did see it being a good match. So first, I want to say this: I'm surprised. It was funny when R-Truth came out at John Cena. It was funny, and I actually loved it. It would have been even better if he came out with like the spinner WWE Championship, and he was like, and he walked out. If he came out with that, it would have been even more perfect. Okay, the match was a good match. If I'm gonna rate it, I give it I give it a 3.7. I give it a 3.75. It was a good match for what it was, and I really like the fact that we saw some cracks in John Cena. We saw John Cena actually we saw John Cena actually break a little bit because it's like John Cena actually hesitated to hit R-Truth with the WWE Championship, and it's like R-Truth broke. It's like R-Truth did the right. R R-Truth broke the armor of John Cena. That okay, it maybe was just a little cracked, but he did break it. Okay, so there is some still good in John Cena, and I'm happy that we did see that a little bit, and I'm happy that Truth before the company kicked him out in a very wrong way. He found a way to at least crack the armor of this heel John Cena enough so we can see a way to bring him back into the good side. So for R-Truth, I want to say thank you for a great match. Thank you for thank you for trying, and thank you for being the fans' hero because you you outdid yourself, and I really did like this match a lot, and it really pulled on my heartstrings a bit. So I'm gonna give it to my partner, bro. How do you feel about this match?
Okay. Well, I mean, I did like the entrance. I did like the Ron Cena entrance that R-Truth did. I mean, probably one of the greatest entrances ever. I mean, when and I know it must have been like it's just like see that's the best thing about R-Truth is that he's able to do like so many things and he's able to make everyone laugh though. Like and that's why I'm gonna miss R-Truth too, because it's stuff like that. It's the little stuff like that that makes everything that made everything great about WWE that we're going to lose. And it's honestly just a shame. But yeah, the match was good. Quite honestly. I mean, though, this should have been. I mean, if we knew what we knew now, like if we knew what we know now, this should have been R-Truth's last match.
Definitely, definitely, like
Yeah.
definitely, this, this should have been his last match. And if this was his last match, it should have been a title match. Like looking back now, like it should have been. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Or at least like it should have been like, title versus career. That's what it should have been. Like title versus career. And like if our truth law loses, like that'll be it for him. Just like how they did for Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, streak versus career. That's what it should have been because I mean it just sucks that the last match was just against, JC Mateo over this one, but I guess it's
And
whatever though.
and we're not saying that. We're not saying that. I'm just calling him Jeff Cobb. Let me make this perfectly clear. I'm not going to call him Mateo or whatever the heck they want him to. They want him to name. His name is Jeff Cobb to me. We're not saying that Jeff Cobb is a bad opponent, a bad last opponent for anybody, but for what the match was against John Cena, it was like, well, let's just say it should. We just saying that that match should, if that match should have been, and it should have been our true final match if he was going to be released. That's the only thing we are saying. So don't sit there. So for all the Jeff Cobb fans that are going to be like on us saying, "Oh, you guys are talking bad about Jeff Cobb." Nah, we're not doing that. We're just saying we just looking at circumstances and we looking at how they was all planning out and stuff. We just saying how if our truth was going to get released anyway, this should have been his final match. That's all we saying. So so don't throw no hate on us. That's what I'm just saying. Please do not. But moving past that, we will be going to the second to last match, and it was the it was a match between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre inside a steel cage, and I'm gonna say this: I'm glad this feud is over. I'm glad Drew McIntyre is done. He is taking some time off, and we're not gonna see his ass for a minute and a half. And I am happy that Damian Priest got this big win, so he can move on and he can go for titles. Now, the match was great. I think we have saw a lot of we have saw all we have saw a lot of matches already between these guys, and it was like, hey, what else can they do? But I think the thing that I really liked the most, and people say they hated it, but I liked it the most. He used the concerto to knock out Drew McIntyre, and then instead of just pinning him to get it over with, he walked outside. He walked away, and he just walked out of the cage, leaving him unconscious and stuff. And I think that was the perfect way to end this feud. It was so perfect because it was like all the suffering that you put me through, all the bull crap that you did to me, and I could have pinned you. I could have pinned you by just putting my foot on your chest and then 1, 2, 3. But what would have made it even sweeter? Walking out the cage out of my own free will while you need to be stretcher out. And that's what Damian Priest did. So I gotta give kudos and props to Damian Priest. He did a good job, and it really it really was a good match. I give this match a good 4.25. It was a good match for what it is. It was a good finale, and the right guy won. So I'm gonna give it to you, bro. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, well, I think this one also I got predicted, like I got wrong on the predictions too. I predicted for Drew McIntyre to win because I wanted I just had a lot of, I just had a lot of hope for Drew McIntyre, especially, him being hater of the year and everything. But I did read that he was like injured while like he was like dealing with injuries while competing in this match, and I know that usually that means, taking time off for it, which honestly Drew McIntyre needs. Like he needs time to heal up from injuries because I mean, especially his back from carrying the whole company in the year of 2024. Uh but
What the hell?
Well, I mean, you got to be honest. He did a lot of carrying for the company in 2024.
Are you on? I'm glad that your mic went off. I'm glad that your mic went off. That's God trying to tell you stop smoking the weed. That's
What?
okay. That God trying to tell you to stop this. Are you kidding me? He, this guy is on crack. I can't believe this. He carried what? What in the world did this brother carry? It,
See, I mean, I pray for this, and it happened.
I prayed for his. You know what? I prayed for a lot of things. I prayed for the Knicks to win. Knicks to win. That didn't work out very well for me. Okay, I prayed that Indiana would have fallen. That didn't work out for me either. I think okay, but okay, I prayed that Chelsea Green would have been released. That crap didn't work at all. I'm like, like, bro, what, bro, like I'm
Yo,
wondering uh, I'm wondering what did how did he carry a company on his back? What did he do? He had a, okay, okay, I'm gonna look past me not liking Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna look past that for a second. He had a good 2024. I will admit that. If you want to say he was one of the top five male wrestlers of 2025 in WWE, I'm not going to disagree with you on that. If you want to say he's in the top 10 of the best wrestlers in WWE in 2024, and that including females, I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to say you're wrong about that. But I'm damn well sure not telling you that he's number one. Okay, I can name you at least 4 or 5 names right now that carried 2024 for men more than Drew McIntyre.
okay. Well, I mean, there was a. Oh, I know. I mean, there was DM Hunk.
What? What the heck are you talking about, bro?
Well, you don't know. You don't know
See,
about DM
bro,
Hunk.
listen, that's another way. That's another Drew, and that's another Drew McIntyre saying, and that's another way of saying Drew McIntyre. Then that's a dumb way of saying it. Point is, I, I got, yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. To tell you this, he's not. He. God damn, you pissing me off. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. I got okay. I got Gunther. I got
Okay.
Damian Priest. And at and tied, and I say tied at fifth is him and Seth. Him and Seth are tied at fifth.
Okay, why fifth?
Oh wait, no. Scratch that. Scratch that. My mistake. I messed up. Let me
Yeah,
go
he
through
should
this.
have been out first.
Cut the. Okay, you can. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the bullshit right now. Let's do this right. Number one is Cody Rhodes. Number two, I give number two Roman Reigns. Number three, CM. Yeah, CM Punk. Number three. Oh, you know what? You can flip flop two and three. Well, I'm gonna if two and three are like flip flop. So you can if you want to say Punky two or like Roman two, whichever. But they are like they 2A and 2B, whatever the heck you want to call it. So
Okay.
number three, Gunther. Number four, I get number four. I get number four. I give Damian Priest, and tied at and I think yeah, I'm gonna say a three way. It's a three way tie. It's a three way tie between Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre.
Okay. You want to hear? You want to hear my
Now
list?
I know your list is gonna be full of crap, so I really don't want to hear it. But hey, I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Okay. So number five on my list is Drew McIntyre. Number four on my list is the Scottish
McIntyre,
Warrior. Number three
McIntyre.
on my
Number
list
three on this,
is Drew
McIntyre.
Galloway.
You say y'all.
Number two on my list is the Chosen One. And number one on my list is DM Hunk.
Get up.
Yeah, but number one carrier of the company goes to Drew McIntyre.
I'm going back. I'm going back to sleep. See, this is on track. If you want to say he top five, then fine by me. I'll give you top five. I give top five. If you want to say top 10, I'll give you top 10. Because matter of fact, he died.
He's
Okay,
on the top five though. He's number one.
no, he's not. And no, and no, he's not number one. He not. He wasn't better than Cody this year in 2024. He wasn't better than Roman or Punk. Punk. He wasn't better than Ian. He wasn't better than Gunther or Priest. And if you really want to have an argument, you could say he didn't. Well, you could throw it up in the air with okay, you can throw it up in the air with Drew, Seth, and Jey Uso. Heck, I can even say this right now. If you want to add women into this, and if you really want to have, yeah, you want to add women into this, you got Liv. Uh, no, I'll tell you my list right now. Now, top 10 WWE. Number one, number one and one is still going to be Cody. Number two, Liv Morgan. And that's how great she is, and that's how great she was in 2024. Number three, and number four, Roman and Punk. Number five, I get number five. I'm giving Rhea. Number six, I'm giving Gunther. Seven, I'm giving Priest. Eight, I'm eight. I'm giving. You know what? I'll be generous enough because he did have a great feud with Punk. I'm gonna be generous enough to say, hey, listen, and he did win the world title for like 4 seconds, for like 5 minutes or something like that. I give him number I give him number nine, while Rollins is number eight, and I give Jey Uso 10. But that's the top 10, and that's including women. And honorable mention is and yeah, honorable mention is Braun Breaker, yeah, Braun Breaker, Tiffany Stratton, Bailey, and Nia Jax. Those are honorable mentions. And Sami Zayn, yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Okay. You want to hear my top five?
Listen, we already heard your top five. We
Wait.
are getting out of here, fucko.
Okay. Damn.
Your top
I
is
mean,
your
like,
top five that is your top five actually
okay.
legit or your top five actually realistic or actually fairy tale?
Yeah, yeah, it's realistic. It's realistic.
I don't
Okay. Like, it
listen.
includes
Listen,
me and you.
you sound like
Okay.
you ever
Okay.
saw
Okay.
you saw that movie that Jack Black just made, Minecraft, where that pig when that pig was talking saying just come here, and Jack realized, hey, listen, do you have a knife? And she said, nah, I don't have no knife. Sneak attack. That's you.
Okay. Wait.
That's you. That's you right
Okay.
there. I know the sneak attack is coming, but you can go ahead.
Wait.
Go
Wait.
ahead.
So, number five on the list is Drew McIntyre. Number four on the list is El Grande Americano. Number three on the list is Maxine Dupree. Number two on the list is Candice LeRae, and number one on the list is Chelsea Green. See, all five goats, right? Again, Drew McIntyre at number five, El Grande Americano at number four, at number three, Maxine Dupree, number two, Candice LeRae, and number one, Chelsea Green. See, all five of them carried the company all at once, and they still are to this day. See, like, I know that, with them being the greatest of all time, like, it's like, it's hard to believe. I know it's hard to believe, but they are the greatest of all. See, like, I get it, right? Like, you're just amazed. You're amazed by how great they are. That you can't. You're
No,
so
man.
speechless from
No,
how
I'm amazed.
amazed.
No, bro. I'm amazed at how much drugs and how much drinking that you've been doing when I've been gone. Because you have been because you have must been partying like nonstop to be this delusional. You know what? We gotta move on. We gotta move
Okay.
on. Okay, so let's move on to the main event. The main event was for the World Heavyweight Championship. Jey Uso versus Logan Paul, and Jey Uso won the match. Well, the match ended in a no contest because John Cena ran out and and pulled the referee out, and he beat it up, and he beat up Jey Uso until the return of the American Nightmare. Oh, there go Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, Cody Rhodes, he came back and he made the challenge at Money in the Bank to air Money in the Bank. John Cena versus no, John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Now, now the match was a good match. I can say that for sure. I think we all knew who was winning that match, and I really don't have anything to say about the match. More of hey, more of what I more what I want to say is I really don't. You know what? You're after everything that you just put me through. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I'm losing. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, okay,
Well,
I got fun.
I guess I will say, right? Like,
Yeah, you
okay,
say.
so we got the Americano Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
I'm done. I'm done with this. Yeah, I'm done with this shit. Yeah, shit. I got my okay. I got my second win back. I got my second win. And second win. Well, okay. So what I want to say about this match. This match was a good match. I didn't have no issue with this match. The only issue I had was if Logan Paul would have won, and I was afraid that WWE was going to be dumb enough to take the belt off of Jey Uso, and I didn't see that. And thank God they didn't do that. So I'm happy that they didn't. What I'm a little bit upset about now is now you have now you have Jay now you have Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes teaming up against John Cena and Logan Paul, and now you to me I think they ruined the Cody return because you could have brought Cody because you could have had Cody come back with the dark hair like what he did with Brody Lee and AEW, he could have came back it came back with the dark hair and a little bit and be like, I'm a good guy, but also know, hey, to beat this John Cena, I'm gonna have to be I have to go to a little bit of the dark side as well. He had to balance it a little bit. So I think they should have hold this off until I think you should have had a match at. I think someone else should have came out and helped Jey Uso, maybe Jimmy Uso, and it would have been the Usos against Logan Paul and John Cena, and then Cody Rhodes come out at the American Nightmare with the dark hair, and he says SummerSlam, John Cena versus me, undisputed championship, and we would have, and I guess you could have added a stipulation on top of that. But except for that, everything else in this match was kind of predictable. So that's the only thing I had to say. Bro, what do you think about this match? And how do you feel about, and how did you feel about this match?
Yeah, well, honestly though, I mean, like, again, like I said, during the predictions, this was the least anticipated match, the match that nobody wanted to see. But I mean, it did serve its purpose because, like, Jey Uso, needed someone who was worse than him to wrestle, so that the crowd could like get behind him and all that. Okay, at least the internet crowd. In all seriousness, I know that Jey Uso, like, I've been really proud of, honestly, and Logan Paul had to have this match because I know nobody in the wrestling community really likes Logan Paul, or at least as far as most of them. I can't say all because that would be incorrect because I know there are some Logan Paul fans out there, like Jeffrey, for example.
You must be on. You must be talking about a different Jeffrey. Because I'm telling you this right now. Logan Paul's in the top 10 and in the top 10. Okay, I'm giving you guys spoilers that in this top 10 that this nigga already in the top 10 and top 10 and that's it. And the video gonna be coming up and you guys hit the like and hit the like button and stuff. Next thing, I promise you, you're gonna hear Logan Paul name come out.
Okay, well, look. I mean, honestly, this was a match that Jey Uso deserved to win. I mean, seeing that John Cena come out though, I mean, was quite honestly, I mean, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect John Cena to come interrupt the match and everything. And then when Cody Rhodes came back, that was also a shock because, like, Cody Rhodes has been gone since like WrestleMania, so for him to come back and everything has been pretty great. But it does make me wonder about the Money in the Bank match, which I mean, it's so weird. See, because like it's gonna be John Cena teaming up with Logan Paul. And quite honestly, it feels weird. Like, see, like, how do you feel? Because like I know like you're a huge fan of like one of them, the other one, right? Jeffrey,
I know, I know, I
like
know. I'm, I,
yeah,
I just had to see something real quick. Um, first I want to say this. I looked on my Instagram real quick, and I just want to give a little shout out to this guy. First, I want to give a shout out to Apollo Creed or Cruz doesn't matter. I want to give a shout out to him because because I don't know what I don't know what happened, but he graduated college. I wanted to give a graduation to him. So everyone give a round of applause. I looked it up and okay, it just popped up on my like it popped up on my Instagram. He announced that he graduated college. I think he graduated with his master's and stuff. So as a fellow college student, I just want to say congratulations to you. Happy for you, and I hope I see you back in the ring in WWE very soon. So that's what I want to say. Two, now, the real question is, can I have one person that I really don't like, and one person that I adore. How can I balance
yeah,
that? It's simple. I'm not when Logan Paul's in the match. I'm rooting against that nigga, and when John Cena's in the match, I'm rooting against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. So it doesn't matter who wins, as long as John don't take the pin, I don't care.
okay.
So that's how.
I
So that's
mean,
how I'm going with it.
I thought it was gonna be the opposite.
Go to heck. Go to yeah. Me and you about to have a fight. Me and you about to. Me and you about to have a fight for real. I think you want to see me. I think, man. Okay.
So you're not Logan Paul's number one
Hell
biggest
yeah.
fan?
And you and me about to have. I'm about to become your number one biggest fan. But fist, my fist is gonna be your number one biggest fan. Ain't gonna be okay. Ain't gonna be sure. Gonna be me and you in person. Uh okay.
and
But
and about the Apollo Crews thing, I mean, it's so funny because like I've seen like so many people wanting Apollo Crews to be released.
I, I guess WWE gave him time off to finish and master and stuff. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know why. But hey, congratulations to him. I'm just happy for him.
Yeah,
But
but
I I think this is it for the recap. Overall, I'm gonna just say this: the score. Okay, the winner of between me and him on who's gonna win the matches. Now we are not counting the Selena Vega and the bullshit and the asshole, aka Chelsea Green match. We're not
the
counting that.
greatest goat of all time, Chelsea Green.
Listen, brother. I can count that as you count that if you want me to. It's just gonna go. Okay, you still gonna lose even more. Do you want me to count it?
Wait, wait.
Okay, okay. I won with a flawless victory of 4. He won with 2. I won the first. This is the first time that me and him. This is going to be a recurring thing. We both going to have a predict. We both going to be like next. And like you're going to see in the next episode tomorrow. we are going to give our predictions on who's gonna win, and we both going to and whoever wins we just gonna say the whoever wins the loser just gotta say, hey, congratulations to the winner, and that's it. It's just a friendly competition. That's it, pretty much.
Okay. I mean, congratulations to you, the biggest Logan Paul fan of all.
You're a jerk. You're a
Okay,
jerk.
wait. One thing I want to say though is with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso teaming up, hopefully we can have what we had back in 2023. You know that press conference like when they were both drunk, when they were tag
Yeah,
team champions.
yeah.
Hopefully we have that again.
I don't think so. I don't think Cody's gonna do it. But if it does happen, and it happen, we will talk about that, and I'll talk about that on the recap. We definitely gonna talk about it. But
Yeah.
overall, there haven't been no matches, no new matches announced onto the card. So I just want to tell you guys that. So I guess tomorrow, if anything pops up tomorrow, we are going to be doing the pod. We're going to be doing the podcast and the predictions and stuff. So I just wanted to let you know that, and know that again. And also, I want to also we want I want to give a little bit of a big shout out to this is a big shout out to our boy. This is like our brother, brother. He's a silent partner in this, and this our homie Saint. He have just dropped his clothing line, Saints World, and and I'm not in the next video. I will next video or in the next few videos. I'm going to drop the link down there so you guys can purchase and purchase and look at some of his clothing line and stuff. So I just wanted to give a few. I just wanted to give a little bit of some love to our homie Saint. Congratulations to you and to your brother, and I hope you do some big thing. And I hope you do some big things with your clothing line. So yeah, bro.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I also have a shout out to give too. Okay, so huge shout out to El Grande Americano. I
And
win
this is it
money
for
in
the
the bank.
this is it for the Dual Eight podcast. Tonight we will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. So this is King Lion
Jelani Muna.
and we are out. See you guys later.